Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Aini Binti Azman, student ID 2017782437. Okay, today I would like to thank both panels for taking the time to listen my digitalized proposal presentation entitled Comparison between Digit Ratio with Aggregation and Mood in University Level Athlete for Contact and Non-Contact Sport. This presentation will include some introduction to the topic, problem statement, research objective, and I will discuss the methodological section in depth that will cover research design, data collection protocol, sampling technique, instrumentation. I will end the presentation with data analysis technique. Okay, let us begin with some introduction. Manning in 2017 stated that digit ratio is able to predetermine the various quality of identified characteristics. From digit ratio, we can predetermine the related with body information such as hormone, a person tend to be different personality, sex information, and we also can predetermine the major or minor in sport performance. For aggression, that's stated by Barron and Rickardson in 1994, aggression as behavior that intended to harm other individual who does not to be harmed, or we can call as a violence. Related to the aggression, a person in mood also can be factor that can lead aggression. Stated by Westman and Riggs in 1966, mood is condition that respond to the emotion and certain feelings. For problem statement, there are some factors that lead to do this study. To our knowledge, only few have set to investigate the difference of aggression and mood level, especially on different types of sport, which is contact and non-contact sport. Despite that, we know there are different characteristics of contact and non-contact sport, basically on energy system. Furthermore, there has been less effort to determine the comparative aspect digit ratio between aggression and mood in different types of sport athletes. Recognizing this gap in research, there is a need for an investigation to add a different digit ratio on aggression and mood in different types of sports. Therefore, this study aims to determine the comparison between digit ratio and aggression and to determine the comparison between digit ratio and mood in university level athlete for contact and non-contact sport. Let's move to the significance of this study. This study is expected to benefit a number of stakeholders including athletes, researchers, coach, and psychology for information and further study. A further understanding of digit ratio, there are different we can see on different sports that could become a strategy for coach to identify and handle the athlete. Using this study, the athlete could know if they tend to have aggressive even they in different type of sport or only affected by mood. Furthermore, the knowledge on different sports towards digit ratio information with aggression and mood will help to develop future evidence based on physiology and psychology aspect of sport. Now, we will proceed to the methodology part. For research design, this study will employ descriptive study design where I will conduct a survey to identify the digit ratio on aggression and mood among athletes with different background of sport in charisma athlete. The questionnaire will distribute to them directly. For sampling, refer to the Krigi and Morgan in 1970 table for determining sample size. For a given population of 35 and the sample size of 32 is needed to represent cross-section of the population. However, due to the several constraint factors such as lack of non-contact sport athletes that do not tend to have aggressive game, this study aims to only recruit some of non-contact sports such as archery, golf, and ping pong athletes. For contact sport, we aim to only recruit rugby athletes. Based on this population, we are using the purposive sample. Okay. This is a Krigi and Morgan sample size estimation table that I used to calculate sample size for this study. Let's move to the instrumentation part. Starting with the anthropometric indices of athletes will measure the weight, height, and digit ratio. The questionnaire will be adopted to be used is the symptom checklist revive that was developed to determine the symptom level in normal athlete and to observe the psychopathology level and the changes in short time. The next questionnaire is aggression questionnaire that have 5 scales to measure the aggression part. For the last questionnaire that will be adopted to the athlete is the state straight angle scale that consists 5 subscales that was developed by Spielberger 1995. The reliability was found by the study before show that these 3 questionnaires reliable to use. The picture, this is how digit ratio will measure by scanning the right palm on the scanner. The length of the index and ring finger will be divide the value. Proceed to the data collection procedure. After ethical approval, I will seek in the permission of the athlete to take them as subject to conduct a research. I will start with briefing how the research will be going. There are several criteria that need in this study, which is first, no mental illness history. Second, age must be 18 years old and above. Third, athlete must register as university student. Fourth, athlete must have background of non-contact and contact sport that have been stated before. And for the last one, athlete must have ability to read and write. Following, proceed to the anthropometric assessment and distribute the questionnaire. For statistical analysis, independent t-test, which is pair t-test, will be used to assess the digit ratio between aggression and mood in university level athletes of different sport, which is contact and non-contact. Analysis of data will be conducted using IBM SPSS 25 software with statistical significance will be accepted at p less than 0.05. These are all the list of the reference for this presentation. That's all from me. Again, I would like to thank for both panel for taking the time to listen my digitalized proposal presentation. Thank you.